welcome to grade 2 theory. Today we're going to be doing quite an important lesson. They're all important, I suppose, but it's talking about all of the key signatures you will need for grade 2 theory and how to try and remember these. Now you're given some manuscript paper for you to have a go at working these out for yourself later, but I'll just show you the patterns that we're talking about. Now we have already talked about the key signatures that have sharps in their key signature. So let's just run through that quickly. So C major, no sharps or flats. We go a fifth to G, and we find that that one has one sharp, which is the note before G. So remember, we just keep going up by fifths. So G to D is a fifth. It's the scale that has two sharps. So we have our F sharp carried over. The note before D is C, so that's our new sharp. We go up a fifth to A. We carry over F sharp and C sharp. Our new sharp is the one before A, which is G. Then we go over to E up a fifth. We carry over F sharp, C sharp, G sharp. Our new sharp is the note before E, which is D. So that's a little vision of what we did before. Now we're going to talk about some minor key signatures. We've only got a couple, but we're going to work out how that works. For every key signature, there is a major scale and a minor scale. These are called relatives. Now to find what the relative is, we're going to go from C and we're going to count backwards 3. So C, B, A. A is your relative of C. So we're going to go C, B, A. It has no sharps or flats in the key signature, but because we're doing harmonic scales, we know that that seventh note needs to be an accidental. It's called raising it, and we're going to make it to sharp. That's how we raise it. So in brackets, just to remind us, we're going to put G sharp there. It would be written as an accidental. Now, to find our next key signature, we can either go down 3 from G, which is G, F, E, or we can go a fifth above A, which is E. Either way, you'll get there. So E is the relative of G. So we're going to put an F sharp up here, the same as what G major has. Because we're doing harmonic minor, we need to have an accidental on the seventh note, which is a D sharp. Okay, now we're going to go backwards 3 from A. A, G, F. F major is a scale that only has one flat. So it's good to sort of get a pattern happening down here to know what you're doing. We know that F major, in order to keep the pattern correct, has a B flat. So now to find our relative of F, we're going backwards 3. So F is 1, E, D. D minor is the relative of F major. So therefore it has a B flat, the same as F. It's raised 7th, we make it a sharp, is a C sharp. I hope the raised 7th makes sense to you. Whatever the note is, say for example in A minor, the 7th note is G. To raise it, we just make it a sharp. So that's how we raise the 7th, written in front of the note. So we're going backwards 3. C, B, A gives our relative. Then we go A, G, F, gives us our first scale that has a flat. To find its relative, backwards 3, F, E, D, we find our relative of F major.